time for Dullian TV. Sit back and relax. You're watching Dullian TV.
Dullian TV is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
What's up, Digiverse? It's Dullian here, and tonight we are in Bt4 Great Legends format. And Reno, what the hell did you just do?
I went 14-0. I went undefeated.
14-0.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What did you do with? And how many rounds did you play, man?
So in total, Swiss I played 5 rounds, and then in Top Cut I played 2 more. So a total of 7 games. And I ended up playing Wargrey, Yellow Wargrey for the Bt4 format.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Digiverse, if this is the first time on the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and make sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss any content. And if this is your first time, Reno, what do they need to do to go?
They need to smash that like button.
No, don't listen to me. You need to delete that like button. Reno, you're gonna get it someday, just like your carpool buddy, who unfortunately didn't have the best of luck. However, before we get into your deck profile, Reno, do you want to show something to the fans of the channel?
Yeah. Take a look at this sweet blue deck box right here with all the sigils from the crest. It's really cool. It's just like, it's actually really good quality too. Let's open it up real quick. I want to.
So Reno tried to buy this box, but what happened to you, Reno?
So I tried to go on and the shop and buy I think there was like 50 of them, and they just all sold out within like minutes, you know?
Unfortunately.
And the cool thing about it, I think this is the coolest thing right here. It's got the Digimon here imprinted in like a gold style artwork. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then, you know, you got enough for like 3 decks here possibly if you don't double sleeve.
Yeah, unfortunately I double sleeve, so that happens.
And then you got your little holder here for your dice and your memory token.
Awesome. Well, that is available. So guys, the link is down in the description below. So if it's still there by the time this video is up, jump on it. I'm gonna take that back.
All right.
So, but without further ado, do you want to give any shout outs to anyone?
Yeah, I want to shout out to you know, the squad, the HMG group, the you know, Gage and Smalls and all the people from my local area. And I also want to shout out Triumph TCG. You know, they produce they actually give me a lot of product and
good guys. I met them, real good guys. Yeah. I liked them. Shout out to Triumph. All right, man. Well, without further ado, let's jump into your deck profile.
All right. We're going to start off with the Digitamas. So for the Digitamas, I ended up going with the 4 Coromon. The 4 Coromon is really good, more towards the mid to the late game.
Flip them the other way. Sorry. Oh, the other way.
Oh, the other way? Okay.
Yeah. Just so the camera can see them.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, so I played the 4 Coromon. Mid to late game, really good. Minus 1000 DP. Does really good against small decks like Rookie Rush, or just being able to DP reduction and combo it with like Slash Angemon and, you know, Boulder Arm and stuff like that. It's just really good. And then you can combo with Salma, which we'll get to in a minute.
Okay.
And then for my 5th egg, I ended up just playing the Upamon. You can play the other ones if you like. This is more for the draw power. You never know, you may need that 1 card, and the Upa will draw you that card if you come to the 3 or less security.
All right.
And then for the rookies, I'm gonna start off with these 2. These are pretty standard. These are from the starter, from the 1.0 set. They're just 2-drop Sukaimons, and they're really good because if you have like a TK out or something, you can just go TK or 2-drop and then go into a Unimon, just choke them to 1. So 2-drops are really powerful. Or if they, you know, put you to 1, you just drop it, put them back to 1, and it allows you to just ramp up a lot easier without having to, you know, put in the security area.
So you're definitely trying to memory choke them.
Yeah, the whole game is about memory choking. If they don't have a lot of memory, their plays are limited, definitely.
Okay.
All right, and then the next ones, the next rookies that I played are the three Patamons from the starter deck, Heaven's Yellow. And these Patamons are extremely good in this deck because you already have DP reduction and able to gain memory from each time I reduce everything to 0. It's just super powerful in the deck. Really, really powerful. So like one of the biggest things here, if you have all 3 out, you just reduce something with the Slash Angemon, it's like the Slash Angemon was free to play, essentially. If you have 2 out and you're at 2, you Slash Angemon and you gain 2, you essentially choke them to 1. You know, it's just really, really powerful to be able to gain your memory back when you reduce their DP all the way to 0. Yeah, I would actually consider about running 4 of those, but for now it's just a 3. This card right here, the next rookie, probably the most, I want to say the most expensive, no, it's not the most expensive rookie, but it's up there. It's the pre-release Pulsemons, yeah. And this card right here alone, I look at it more as a draw boo. You know, early game, you just keep drawing cards. If you don't have anything in your hand, you just drop it, draw a card. When you get to 3 security, however, you can combo this really, really well with the Angelwoman, or if you just hard drop it, you can drop it for 2 essentially and still be able to draw a card if you're exactly at 3. So you gain a memory and you draw cards, so you get 2 actions for just a 1 cost, or for the 2 cost play of this card right here. If you combo with Angelwoman, you know, below a level 6, when you swing, you just gain a memory towards the mid to late game because you draw 1 and you gain a memory, pushing you up to 4 memory if you have a TKI, allowing you to do more plays with that.
I really like that card.
Yeah, the card's extremely
especially
good.
Especially at 3.
3 is good. Man, I don't think more than 3 is needed. 4, kind of trying to like have everything in here, like the 2 drops and stuff are really important too. And then I just played, the next rookie up is I played 2 of the Bushy Agumon. Bushy Agumon, I mean, everybody knows about this card. I feel like this is one of the, you know, sleeper cards that just gets people and they don't think about like that last swing or that final swing. Super good card. It has the ability of rush, so as soon as you play it down, you can just swing. You know, it's extremely good. Under Angelwoman's effect, you can play it and you can swing just right off the bat. So essentially, you got 2 swings. If you have Wargrey and you restand, you have 3 swings. So you always keep that in mind. You got to take account to the Bushy Agumon if you're playing up against the yellow matchup, because this card will win you games. I mean, it just won me a game in the top cut, so super, super good. The next rookie I'm playing is 2 of the Salmons, and this one is from 1.0. Yeah, it's the rare that it's inheritable as you subtract minus 1,000. So this comboing with the Koromon to the mid to late game, you minus 2,000 on something, and you can split it. You can do 1,000 here, 1,000 there. It's really, really good if they try to rookie rush you or something like that. You can kill a Strabimon. You can kill 2 Gabumons essentially with just 1 swing. So really, really, really good card. The best thing about this, it's not once per turn, it's when attacking. So essentially, if you have Wargreymon and then you built it up on this, you minus 2,000 when you restand and you swing again. So you always got to take those numbers into account because they eventually they're going to matter if you're really, really close and you need that DP reduction. Really, really strong card, especially in this deck since you restand with the main level 6 of the deck. Next card is another Salmon. This one, however, is the 4-drop. It is the recovery one. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this one. Super, super good in the deck. You know, same thing. The deck is revolved around mid to late game in general because you can only activate this when you have 3 or less security. You swing, you recover 1. Super, super powerful. And it's I think this is a pretty straightforward card if you know how to play it. Really, really powerful combos with this is if you blinding light, gain 2 memory, swing, then recover 1, you're back at 4, and you can still do other things. And you essentially didn't even lose a security. You just gained 2 memory off that blinding ray. Blinding ray was. Now this right here is probably the strongest level 3. When I question the Pulsemon, it's AA, yeah, you got to go AA Lucemon. It's a super, super powerful card. On play, you get the recover 1. Really combos well with the Angelwoman. Being a level 3 10k DP Digimon is super, super strong. A lot of people overlook this, but you got to remember that he is a level 3. So if you need to, you could recover it by dropping it with Angelwoman, or even to the late game, you could drop it for 5 memory. So it's super, super powerful. And then here, we got a.
Speaking of Unimon.
Yeah, Unimon is, so you can go into Unimons. I only play the 3 because I do play the other blockers as well. But Unimon's, yeah, Pitomon, and I think this one is still powerful.
It's just because it's a 2 cost. I think.
Yeah,
you lose 1,000.
I think the best thing about this one, it does have 6,000, so it does stop a lot of 5,000, especially in Rookie Rush, because now you got like Lilomon and you got like Penguinmon that are 5K. So being able to being at 6,000, it just hits that 1,000 DP threshold, so you can just block without losing your actual Digimon. Versus the new one right here, this is the new blocker, Pitomon, and this one alone, put it down here. It is a 1 cost, which is better than the Unimon, but it only has 5,000. So the bad thing about this one is, yes, it does die to Arurumon, Lilomon, and it dies to Penguinmon if you decide to block that and you just exchange it at that point. But super good because you can ramp up for 1, which is really, really powerful, especially in decks that you have to build up to a level 6. Being able to take control of being able to build up with just less memory is super, super powerful. Yeah. Level 4 here. The next level 4 is Turriamon. This card, it's essentially the same thing as Pitomon. It's still a 6 drop, just like it. It's a 1 cost, but it's not a blocker. Still, it's just to ramp up. Super, super powerful still. 1 Digivolution cost, and then you go into 3. So if you have a TK out, you're put to 3. You Digivolve on here, now you're put to 2. Then you go into a level 5 choke into 1, essentially, because usually your level 5s are 3. Yeah. So that's how you combo it with your level 5s, and you always gotta take into account that there's a lot of decks out there that bounce back level 5s. Yeah, one of them being Wargreymon. So you gotta be careful with that when you put stuff out.
Oh man.
The next level 5, I play the 2 Angewomons. Super powerful card. It's been around since the first set. It's the starter deck card.
But that ain't no starter deck card there, is it?
It's not the starter deck. This is actually the trophy card for the events that pass by. And this card alone is a 3 cost Digivolution. If you're 3 or less security, you do recover 1. Really, really strong in this deck because you do get rid of your security in order for you to restand and attack again. So being able to recover, it's like you essentially lost nothing and you got a free swing and minus DP reduction on top of that.
So the mid to late game again.
Mid to late game.
So you really build your deck around pretty much.
This deck is a lot mid to late game. But you got to be careful because if you don't play the mid to late game right, you could lose all your security and then end up losing the game. The next one, another card. It's another Angewomon. But this one, however, this is from the set 1.5. This one, when you Digivolve, you give something minus security 2. Really came in clutch most of the time, especially with a lot of things that give security +1. Being able to stall for a turn is just kind of like a stun, I see it. Security -2 is always, to me, like a stun. It kind of delays them from actually hitting your security if you need to. The most effective thing of this card is its inheritable alone. When you attack, if you're at 3 or less security, if you have a level 6 on top of this, you get to call in a level 3. Yeah, you get to call in any level 3 that you have. Yeah, you got so many. You got Lucemon, recover 1.
I did that multiple times.
You got Bushy Agumon, rush swing, and then you got Pulsemon, gain a memory and potentially draw a card if you're at that 3. Yeah, super, super good. A lot of the times is if you actually need to go into a Pitomon blocker, you just call in for a 2-drop or this guy and you just go into 1 and essentially being able to choke him again. So it's super, super powerful. I think the cards, it may even run a 4-up, but I don't know for right now. I think I'm just going to stick with the 3. And then the next card, we're going to level 5s, continuing here. I ran the 4 Wargreymons. Yeah, this card alone, super, super good. It came in clutch against a lot of 12Ks.
So -4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so the thing you combo with this Wargreymon is you already get a Digiverse effect, which essentially subtracts their DP by 4,000. So any 12Ks go down to 8,000. And 8,000 is that perfect number because you can go into /Angemon. And just alone, you Digiverse /Angemon and you kill a 12K already. Super, super good. And then you combo with Palmons, you gain a memory and you could potentially choke them. So
you gain 1,000, right? If they have 3, yeah.
Yeah. If you have, So super, super good right here. Yeah, and you gain 1,000 from its inheritable. Yeah, if you have 3 or less security and you swing, now your Wargreymon's a 12K. Your Valderarm is now 15K. So your Valderarm isn't dying to another Valderarm or anything else that's 14. I think it's only Ragnarlord and Valder main big decks. All right, now we jump into the actual
Man, flex on him again.
the main hitter of the deck. I feel like I use both of the level 6s here. I'm not gonna say that I used a lot of the Wargrey because a lot of my matchups came with the slash, but let me tell you, this card right here did win me some games. Being able to attack, restand, and attack again and subtract 6,000 to be able to kill something, combo with Patamon or anything else. Well, on top of the Koromon, and if you have the Salmon, you subtract 2 more thousand. So one swing would subtract 8,000. Really, really powerful card. And you can just get rid of the blocker, so they don't even have a chance to block. And I think the highest blocker, the highest blocker
7.
that people are playing right now is 7. Yeah, with the 7,000 with the Ceresmon. Yeah, so super, super good card. The best thing about this, a lot of people don't know about this, but when you're at zero security and you have the Angelwoman below you.
Hold on, because it happened to me tonight.
Yeah. So if you're at zero security,
I was like, what?
If you're at zero security and you swing with Angelwoman below and you drop Lucemon and you recover it, you get to take that card and restand. It's super, super strong play. A lot of people overlook it and they question it, but that alone can win you the game. Super, really, really strong. Next level 6 I play is this guy right here, Slash Angemon. I swear this card right here won me so many games, killing 12Ks and then eventually going into Valderarm to even do a 14K on top of that. And this guy right here, I know he's kind of risky because you swing and you only do 8,000, 9,000 with the Wargreymon. Chances are you're gonna die in security, but I swear every time I swung with him, he never dies. So super guy, a super good guy right there, man. Slash is really, really good in this deck. Then we're gonna jump here to the level 7s. We play the 3 Balder Arms, and I think
3, wow.
Yeah, 3. You got to go with 3 here. Yeah, you never know. I mean, you don't want to have 2 in security and then you're left with none if you just play the 2. But being able to play 3, it's not bad if it's in security too because it's a 14K. But this card alone is it can wipe boards and it can win you the game potentially. Like being able to wipe everything when they don't have anything in the raising, you kill stuff on the top of that. And the best thing is if it gets deleted, you gain 3 memory. There was actually a game where I was playing against I was playing against a purple matchup and he had a mat out. So he goes into Malgaru and then he kills the Chaosmon and then he gives me 3, which is passes his turn. So Chaosmon is kind of overlooked for that gaining 3 memory, but it is there.
When it's deleted, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, when it's deleted. So Millie and Nidhoggmon get around it, but really, really powerful when it does get deleted because you gain that 3 memory, allowing you to do more combos. Yeah, so next up we're gonna go with the Tamers. We'll play the 2 TKs. I only play the 2. I feel like 3. I mean, 3 is like kind of like optional, but to be honest, like you already have a lot of gaining memory. You do run the Blinding Lights. You do run the Patamons. You also run the Angelwoman with the Pulsemon combo to gain memory. So 2 TKs is really, really good. Really strong if your hand's breaking and you can find something in security maybe to help you gain control again or maybe just build up again. But TK, really, really good. You put the 3, you don't get choked. You actually win the choking game if you have a Tamer and they don't. And then the last 3 cards I play are the option
Hammer
cards.
Spark. Oh, that's not Hammer Spark.
Not as strong as Hammer Spark, but better in gaining actually when you play from hand. It is a 0 cost, just like Hammer Spark. But the thing is, you have to discard your security to be able to gain 2 memory, which is okay. Which is okay.
Well, because you can recover, obviously.
Yeah, you can definitely recover. You got Salmons to recover. You got Angelwomans to recover. You got Lucemon to recover. So essentially, playing the Blinding Ray doesn't really affect you as hard. You want to try to hold on to these until you actually do need them, or if you need to choke your opponent. Yeah. Because Blinding Ray alone can actually activate a lot of effects that a lot of people don't really maybe overlook. One of the misplays I had, which could have probably won me the game the turn before, is if I played the Blinding Ray when I was at 4 security, dropping me to 3, swinging with Angelwoman, proccing Bushy Agumon's rush effect just to swing per game. Always take Blinding Ray into account. 2, even better, if you're at 5, you could just drop both, gain 4 memory. Now you're down to 3. Now you proc all your mid to late game effects. So Blinding Ray is definitely a really, really powerful card. The only thing that does suck about it is if it's in security and they hit it, their guy's gonna live. It does absolutely nothing. So that's pretty much it for the 50 card deck.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, this is a pretty strong deck. I encourage people to play. It's probably one of the best decks in the Bt4 format right now.
So you're very happy with it.
I'm satisfied with the result of it. Yeah.
Well, you did go 14-0, right?
Yeah, I got lucky though. Hey, Security Zoo definitely has a good matchup against stuff like this. So, and then green also has, I think green is a green OTK and then the green control. I have pretty hard matchups against the green decks. So you got to kind of play that a little bit safer, but pretty good deck.
Awesome. Maurino, thank you so much for coming to the channel, man. I really
you're welcome.
appreciate it. Congratulations on your victory. First win in the books of Bt4. Digiverse, if you enjoy seeing Reno on the channel, do me a favor, delete that like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Reno, until next time, man, good luck. Thank you for the profile. Peace.